Hello everyone, and welcome to Tipsy, where we actually provide you with top predictions based on a lot of criteria. And you may actually wish to know how we actually get these predictions. Of course, we are now using our own best AI intelligent tool that actually analyzes matches based on a lot of criteria. After which we manually make these picks and go further to use third-party sites such as SofaScore and Bet Explorer to make sure that we check for the form of the team, the home and away performance of that team, as well as top scorers. And if these actually meet our need, then we actually come to share them with you. We can therefore say these predictions are over 90% accurate, and you can actually make your bet picks and analyze and include in your bet slip. Therefore, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for new post notifications and updates. So this is actually what we have for you today. Today, we actually have 10 plus matches to share with you, and you can as well check our hand-picked 2 plus odds from the website link below this video description. Also, as a quick reminder, please make sure to use a maximum of 4 or 5 matches per single slip so as to boost your winning chances by over 100%. That being said, today we are actually sharing with you the best over 1.5 or 2.5 goal matches of today that you can actually make your bet picks, analyze and include them in your slip. So the first match in our today's list is actually in the Germany Regionalliga West. It's a match between FC Bocholt playing versus Preußen. Of course, if you look at the standings, Preußen Münster is the best here. 19 matches played, 14 wins, 50 goals scored and 20 conceded, as compared to Bocholt that has played 18, 27 goals scored and 40 conceded. We are actually expecting an over 1.5 goal here as best pick. You can see the performance rate of Bocholt as compared to Preußen. Preußen is really good, and if you now look at the head-to-head between these two, you can see that they have actually met once this year. While Preußen played home, it beat Bocholt 5-0. This time we are still expecting an over 1.5 goal here as one of the possibilities, as well as an over 2.5 goals. The next match in our list is actually in the Germany Regionalliga Nordost. It's a match between Kazis Jena playing versus Football Club Lokomotiv Lipetsk. Of course, if you look at the standing here, they're in the 6th and 8th position. While Lokomotiv Lipetsk has played 14 matches, they have won 8, 27 goals scored and 18 conceded, as compared to Jena that has played 15, 20 goals scored and 11 goals conceded. If we look at the performance rate of Jena, they are average as compared to Lokomotiv Lipetsk. This time, if we look at the head-to-head, you can see that they have actually met once this year, and they actually record 6 goals. That's 5 goals played between the two teams. And of course, we are still expecting an over 1.5 goal here as one of the best possibilities, as well as an over 2.5 goal is a possibility. The next match in our list is actually in the Spain Liga Women. It's a match between Madrid playing versus Valencia Club de Football. It's actually, you can see from the table, they are in the 5th and 7th position. While Madrid has played 11 games, they have actually won 7, 22 goals scored and 15 conceded, as compared to Valencia Women that has played 11, 13 goals scored and 10 conceded. If we look at the performance rate of Madrid Women, they are really good as compared to Valencia. And this time, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, they've actually met just once this year, and 1 goal was recorded when Madrid played home. This time, Madrid is actually still playing home, and of course, is having a better performance rate. We are expecting the best as big as an over 1.5. The next game in our list is actually in the Germany Oberliga Hessen. It's a match between TuChuju Freiburg playing versus Football Sport Verein. If we look at the standing, they're actually in position 3 and 5 of the league table. While Freiburg has played 22 games, they have actually won 14, 55 goals scored and 42 conceded, as compared to Feyenoord that has also played 22, 11 match win, 53 goals scored and 30 conceded. And of course, if we look at the performance rate of Freiburg, they are really good, as well as Feyenoord. If we look at the head-to-head between these two, they have actually met just once this year, and Feyenoord actually take the lead, and 4 games, 4 goals were recorded. Of course, this time both teams have good forms, and we're actually expecting an over 1.5 goal here as one of the possibilities, as well as an over 2.5 goal is also a possibility. The next game in our list is actually in the Indian League. Is actually the match between FC Goa playing versus Odisha. Odisha having a better form than Goya, we're actually expecting an over 1.5 goal here as the best pick. If you look at the standings, they're actually in the 3rd and 6th position. While Odisha has played 8 matches, they have won 6, 15 goals scored and 11 conceded, as compared to Goya that has played 8, 12 goals scored and 11 conceded. This time, if you look at the performance rate of both, they are good. And now, if you look at the head-to-head between these two, they have actually met just once this year and 2 goals were recorded. We say expect a best as an over 1.5 goal to occur in this game. The next match in our list is in the North Macedonia. It's a match between Football Ski Club playing versus FK Pelista Bitola. Of course, if you look at the standing, Pelista is the 4th and its opponent in the 13th position. Pelista has played 14 matches, win 8, 33 goals scored and 13 conceded, as compared to the opponent that has played 14, 16 goals scored and 21 conceded. If you look at the performance rate of Sasa, they are just as average, but Pelista is better. And of course, if you look at the head-to-head between these two, you are not going to see any. But based on the performance rate of Pelista playing away, they are very offensive. And of course, we are expecting an over 1.5 goal here as the best pick. The next game in our list is actually in the Germany Regional Oberliga Schweckhorsten. It's a match between Haida playing versus Humsuma. If you look at the standing, Haida is 4th in stand, and the opponent is actually in the 14th position. Haida has played 18 matches, 49 goals has been scored and 34 conceded, as compared to the opponent that has played 20 matches, 27 goals scored and up to 62 conceded. If you look at the performance rate of Haida, they are better as compared to Humsuma. Now, if you look at the head-to-head between these two, they've actually met once this year and 5 goals were recorded. And of course, we still expect an over 1.5 goal here as one of the possibilities, as well as an over 2.5 is also might be a possibility. The next game in our list is actually in the Germany Oberliga Bremen. It's a match between Ugmund playing versus Lehe. Here we are actually expecting an over 1.5 goal as best picks. And of course, if you look at the standing, Ugmund is 2nd in stand, 15 matches played, 10 win, 30 goals scored and 12 conceded, as compared to Lehe that has played 14, 26 goals scored and 38 conceded. If you look at the performance rate of Ugmund, they are better as compared to Lehe. Now, if you look at the head-to-head between these two, we are going to see that they have actually met twice this year, and all of the times an over 1.5 goals as well as an over 2.5 goals were recorded. And of course, we still expect an over 1.5 goal here as the best pick to go for. The next game in our list is actually in the Germany Bundesliga Women. It's a match between Bayern Munich playing versus Bayern Leverkusen. Here, Bayern Munich is 2nd in the stand, having played 9 matches, win 7, 24 goals scored and 3 conceded, as compared to Leverkusen that has played 9, 15 goals scored and 14 conceded. Now, if you look at the performance rate of Bayern Munich, they are really good as compared to Bayern Leverkusen. If you look at the head-to-head between these two, they have actually met just once this year. Bayern Munich played away, it beat the opponent 3-0. That's an over 1.5 as well as an over 2.5. Now, Bayern Munich is coming home. We are still expecting an over 1.5 goal to occur in this game, as well as an over 2.5 goal might also be a possibility. The next game in our list is actually in the Northern Ireland Premiership. It's a match between Laney FC playing versus Newry City FC. And of course, if you look, we're actually expecting an over 1.5 goal here, being the fact that Laney is the best in the form stand. 18 matches played, 36 goals conceded and 36 goals scored and 13 conceded, as compared to Newry City that has played 18, 20 goals scored and 38 conceded. The performance rate of Laney is better as compared to New City, and of course, if you now look at the head-to-head, they have met once this year. Laney played away, it beat Newry City 2-0. This time, Laney is coming home. We are still expecting a straight win. We are actually expecting an over 1.5 goal from this match. The next game in our list is actually in the Germany Regional Liga North-South, that's Regional Liga Southwest. It's a match between SSV Ulm playing versus Estland Trier. An over 1.5 goal is still our pick here. If you look at the standings, Ulms is the one in the first position, having played 19 matches, 35 goals scored, 12 conceded, as compared to the opponent almost in the last of the table that has played 19 matches, 17 goals scored and 36 conceded. The performance rate of Ulm is better as compared to the opponent, who is very conceding. And now, if you look at the head-to-head between these two, they have actually played just once this year. While Ulm played away, it beat its opponent 1-0. This time, Ulm is actually coming home, and of course, we are expecting an over 1.5 goal here as the possibility. The next match in our list is actually in the Germany Regional Liga Southwest. It's a match between Kickers playing versus Thuns, that's Rot-Weiß Koblenz. Our over 1.5 goal here is our best pick, And we can see from the standings, you can see Offenbach have a good stand, 36 goals scored for 19 matches played. And if you look at the performance rate of Offenbach, they are good as compared to Koblenz. Now head-to-head between these two, they have met once this year, 1 goal were recorded. And this time, Koblenz is actually going away, and Offenbach, having a better form now, is coming home, taking that home chance. We're expecting an over 1.5 goal to actually occur in this match. The next game in our list is actually in the Regional Liga North, a match between Lübeck playing versus Bremen SV. Of course, we are expecting an over 1.5 goal here as best pick. You can see from the standing, Lübeck is bets, having played 20 games, 44 goals scored and 14 conceded, as compared to the opponent Bremen that has played 20, 29 goals scored and 37 conceded. You can see the performance rate of Lübeck, they are good as compared to Bremen. Now, if you look at the head-to-head between these two, they've actually met once this year and 4 goals were recorded. We actually still expect an over 1.5 goal here as one of the best pick, as far as you can go for an over 2.5 goals. So thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to check our handpicked 2+ odds from the website link below this video description, and see you again in our next episode. Bye bye.